At the latter end of summer of, I think it was 1983, my family had met up with me in New York. They had all come in, having spent their summer holiday in the Connolly Ranch at Sedalia, Colorado. In New York, we met up with friends like Leo-Arthur Kelmenson, who was then the big cheese at Grant Kenyon and Eckert, and a good friend of Lee Iacocca from Chrysler Corporation. On the day that we were about to leave New York, we were standing in the lobby of the Hilton Hotel. My brother Michael is holding on to his briefcase, waiting for the car to take us to the airport. Then a man comes up to my brother. He asks my brother for directions, whereupon my brother then put down his briefcase, concentrates on us answering the question. And after the man leaves, he picks up his briefcase and he finds, oh boy, this is really a light briefcase. He then opens up the briefcase, there's nothing in it, and it's not even his briefcase. Unbeknownst to us, while this man was asking my brother questions, there was another man who had come in from behind and obviously switched the briefcase. So we couldn't go to the airport because my brother had lost his money, his passport, and some other valuables which he had kept in the briefcase. With Michael having lost his passport and so not being able to fly home, we then had to make use of our connections. And we were very fortunate because we had been spending time with Carlos. He was the wonderful son of our very dear friend Musa Itam, then the Home Affairs Minister of Malaysia. Carlos helped us to call his father, waking him up in the middle of the night in Malaysia to report about the loss of Michael's passport. And through him, Michael got connected to the Malaysian ambassador in Washington, and they told us they would take a few days to get him a replacement passport to enable him to travel home. The positive side to the story was that Leo, upon hearing that we had been stuck in New York for the weekend, invites us, me, my sister Priscilla, and Michael, my brother Michael, to go and stay with him for the weekend at his Hamptons home. My sister Priscilla drove us out from New York City to the Hamptons, and we had this lovely drive out to the Hamptons. Just me, Priscilla, and Mike. His home in the Hamptons was a beautiful cottage by the beach, and it had its own swimming pool, its own sauna and steam room. One of the fun things that we did in his home was we would go into the sauna, get all heated up, and then we run out and jump into the cold waters of his pool, which was very invigorating. And he had a wonderfully warm, welcoming housekeeper. Leo Kelmenson was a really wonderful, friendly, hospitable man. Despite the fact that he was such a big shot, he was really humble. And we spent 3 very happy days with him out in the country. And we had the most glorious weekend in the Hamptons. We spent time boating, swimming, and going and visiting all the various restaurants, seafood restaurants nearby. The weather was beautiful.